Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and today I wanted to show you something really cool that I picked up at that coin show that I talked to you about the other day, where I showed you that really cool $half that was stamped off-center onto a penny planchet. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll make the little link pop up so you can check it out. I'll put a link in the description as well. Awesome video. There was also a 1,026-ounce bar in that one. But today, we are talking about these. Now, don't go away too quick because we're going to show these up close with much better lighting on my DSLR, which I use to record really up close images. But I wanted to just talk about them and what they are really quick. Now, the reason I picked these up, these caught my eye, and I couldn't ignore the absolute beauty of these pieces. Now, this first one right here is a 1972 Canada Silver Dollar. That's a Specimen 65, that's the grade, and it is NGC certified. Now, if you look at it, it has a really cool tone. But again, the tone that you see here, when we put it on the DSLR in just a second, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. We also have a Canada 1972 Silver Dollar. This is a Specimen 66. Really beautiful. And then here we have, this is a 1971. This is a Canada, British Columbia Silver Dollar from Canada, obviously. 1871 and 1971. This one is absolutely beautiful with the tone. Again, you're not seeing the tone yet. We're about to show them on the DSLR. And then finally, this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is a 1971 Canada Proof 68 Silver Dollar. And the tone on it, you can see it already before we even look at the DSLR cam. Absolutely gorgeous. So Specimen 67, 66, 65, the specimen grade essentially means that it was a special strike, that, you know, it's not your typical business strike, but it's not quite a proof, whereas your PF68, this is an actual proof silver dollar from Canada 1971 with that beautiful tone. And then of course on the back we have, you know, some toning on the reverse of these, which we're going to look at really closely. In fact, why don't we get over to it instead of dragging it on out? Just some absolutely beautiful coins right here. Let's check these out up close on the DSLR, guys, because man, they are gorgeous. Okay, so starting in order of what they grade, this is the 1972 Canada, this is the NGC Slabbed SP65. And you can see it's just, the tone on it's just absolutely insane. Like, it is a orange and red and yellow and just beautiful. And it's slabbed NGC, so you know either it was already toned when they slabbed it and that's why they slabbed it, or it toned after it got slabbed. Either way, it is legit. NGC thinks it's legit. As I angle it like that, you can see right there in the top corner, look at that rainbow right on Elizabeth 2, on the BETH and then the 2. That is really pretty. And then, of course, on the reverse, you know, there's a little bit of tone coming around it, but it's nothing like what the obverse is, which makes me think, you know, this was probably sitting in like a book or something for a very long time, which caused it to tone like that, and they decided to have it slabbed. But man, that thing is beautiful. Okay, the second one up, again, we're going up in grade. So this one is an SP66. Again, that's Specimen 66. That's what the SP means. And it's basically just a special strike. This is a 1972 Canada dollar as well. The toning on this one's not near as rich, but it is still beautiful. It's a deep orangey tone with some hints of blue, purple, and reddish here, which is really hard to see until we tilt it in the light. There you can kind of see it around the neck and face. And the ear, really absolutely gorgeous. And on the reverse, this one is toned out on the reverse a little bit more, especially if you look at the word dollar. You can see it has that blue with the reddish coming through, and it's really pretty on the reverse as well. So this one, unlike the first one that we looked at, you know, if you compare the backs of the two, you can see it is definitely toned out just a little bit more. But it is, you know, it's a higher grade as well. This one's an SP66. Instead of an SP65, but just gorgeous. Okay, continuing on, this next one, this is a PCGS SP67, so another specimen, Canada, British Columbia, and you can see the tone on this is very rich. It actually looks better in person to me than it does on the camera, because I can see the blue shades, and then in the center, the reddishness, and it is really cool. As we'll try and tilt it into light here to get a really good glimpse of it. And then if we turn on the reverse, you can see this one is barely toned at all on the reverse of the coin. So it's not Not near as beautiful as the front, but it is an absolutely beautiful piece as well. Man, that is really gorgeous. Right there, you can kind of see those blues hinting off to the left side there as we tilt it in the light the correct way. Boy, that's pretty. Okay, and last but not least, this one actually has the proof designation. So this is an NGC slabbed PF68, and the tone on this one is a deep orange with hints of red. And if you, okay, now look at this as I tilt it with this angle of light. If you look at Canada, Dollar, British, and Columbia, you see it has that red hue, and then you can see the blue hue right on the outside next to the rim, and then the rest of it is covered in a beautiful gold, orange gold tone. Oh, man, and it's a PF68 to boot. Now, if we flip it over to the reverse, you can see it is starting to tone a little bit. You can look around the edges. You see that yellowish, goldish orange coming through to the other side. So this one may still be continuing its toning process. But another example, and like I said, we'll put all 4 of these under the really close-up cam. I mean, if they fit. And, you know, I had to pick these up. I felt like I really didn't have a choice because they were just so beautiful. They just took my breath away. And I felt like the guy was pretty fair with me at the show when I picked these up, so I wasn't going to complain. These are really, really cool. Glad to have them. Okay, guys, well, there you go. There is our 4 beautiful Canada Silver Dollars that we picked up at the coin show. Again, I just couldn't pass these up. The grades and then the tone. The tone, just absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with these in the future, you know, but I had to have them. When I saw them at the coin show, I just couldn't ignore how absolutely gorgeous these things were toned. And man, I tell you what, and some great grades here, 65 all the way through a proof 68. So beautiful stuff. Do me a favor, let me know down below in the comments what you think of these absolutely gorgeous Canadian silver dollars. Again, I've never seen them toned like this in slabs. It just, you know, it confirms that these tones are legit. You know, since they were slabbed by PCGS and NGC, the 2 biggest graders out there. And man, they're just gorgeous. Alrighty, guys. Well, there we go. Thank you so much. We will talk to you in the very next video, and we'll see you soon.